Hey guys, we are going to make your Atoms vocabulary foldable. So you need the piece of paper, a pair of scissors, and then something to write with. It can be a pen or a pencil, it's up to you. So have the paper in front of you long ways, and you're going to take both sides of the paper and you're going to fold them in to meet in the middle. And you want both of your sides to try to be as equal as possible because you're going to be writing on the inside. So make a crease on both of them. And remember that because it's a video, if you need to pause and catch up, you can. So once you folded it, you should have two flaps that open up and then a solid piece here in the middle. So the end goal is going to look something like this. And so we're about to cut flaps, and we want 6 equal as possible, flaps. So about a third of the way down. You can measure it if you want, I'm just going to guess. You're going to cut the flap. So don't cut all the way through. We want this back piece to stay solid. And then we're going to come down here and do the same thing. So you should have 3 flaps on one side. And then we're just going to go to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, so you should have 6 flaps that all open up to one big section in the middle. Again, if you need to pause and catch up, you can go ahead and pause now and get your flaps cut. Okay, on the front of each flap, we're going to write one vocab word. Then we're going to open it up and write the definition here on the outside, or on the inside of the flap. So our first word, top left, is going to be proton. P-R-O-T-O-N, proton. So then on the inside, on the flap part, not here in the big middle piece, but on the back of the flap, we're going to write the definition. So the definition for proton is a positively charged subatomic particle. I know those words sound crazy, but you know positively from math means positive, so it has a positive electrical charge. Subatomic just means that it's smaller than an atom, and particle means piece. So this is just a positively charged piece of the atom. So we're going to put a plus sign to help us remember that protons are positive. Then our next one, we're going to go below proton, is going to be neutron. N-E-U-T-R-O-N. So we're going to open it up, and on the back of the flap, a neutron, I know you're going to want to think it's negative, but it is a neutral subatomic particle. So again, it just means it's a piece that's smaller than the atom that's neutral. So what does neutral mean? Neutral means that a neutron actually doesn't have a charge, so it has no charge, or we can say the charge is 0. So the neutron, neutral subatomic particle, neutral, no charge, or 0. Then we're going to go to the bottom piece. This is your electron. E-L-E-C-T-R-O-N, electron. Then we're going to open the electron flap. The electron, this is your negatively charged subatomic particle. Which means it has a negative electrical charge. So it's just a piece of the atom that's negative. Okay, halfway there. Now, top right side, this is going to be the Electron Cloud, which has a bunch of different names, but for today we're just going to use Electron Cloud. So E-L-E-C-T-R-O-N, Cloud is C-L-O-U-D. So now we're going to open the flap to the right, and there's 3 things we need to know about an electron cloud. Number 1 is the electron cloud surrounds the atom. So this is the outermost piece. The electrons are found here. That's why we call it the electron cloud. The electron cloud, since the electrons live here, it has a negative charge. So it surrounds the atom, the electrons are found here, it has a negative charge. Next one. We're going to move down here to the middle on the right. This is the atomic nucleus. Atomic for nucleus is Nucleus. Nucleus should sound familiar from last year whenever you learned about cells. So just like the nucleus in a cell, the atomic nucleus is the center of the atom. So in the center of the atom, it contains the protons and neutrons. And because it has the protons, which are positive, and the neutrons, which are 0, the nucleus has a positive charge. It's okay if this seems like a lot right now. We're going to go over it in class. So the atomic nucleus, center of the atom, contains the protons and neutrons, and it has a positive charge. The last one here at the bottom is going to be the atomic mass. So atomic is Atomic, mass is Mass. The atomic mass, this is just the weight of the atom. So how much mass or how much does it weigh? And how we find that is this is the protons and the neutrons. So our equation is the mass is equal to the protons plus the neutrons. Make sure you bring this completed to class with you tomorrow. So take a picture of it.